Hello, everyone. Good afternoon and good evening. Maybe an early good evening to you. So here we are again bringing you news regarding the coup in Niger. So before I continue, I really would like to ask if I am audible enough to you. Please give me thumbs up if I am audible. Am I audible? Shall I continue? Show me thumbs up in the comment section, in the chat section, if I am audible to you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Anton. Thank you, Francis, for your reaction. So I am going to continue now. So now the reason that brings me at this hour is that the comments that was made by France and the World Bank announcing that they will cut finances to Niger. But before that, I'm going to go to that in detail. But let me please allow me to wish to the people of Niger a happy Independence Day. Ironically, today is August 3 is their Niger's Independence Day. 60 years ago from now, in 1969, Niger got its independence from France. But how coincidence is that for Niger again, just around the day of its Independence Day, the people of Niger said enough is enough, and they have ousted and freed themselves from neo-colonialism. I find it that very, very uncoincidental. If you really disagree with me, I want to hear your explanation. Now, let me go then quickly to the topic of today, which is who is depending on who. Really, I mean, France said they have stopped their financial cuts, their financial aid, let me say financial aid to Niger. And the World Bank said it has stopped its disbursements or funds to Niger. It's really important to understand how the West is really planting its own propaganda for us, for Africans, to think that every time African countries are depending on the fund that's coming from the West, but when the reality is totally opposite from this. Let me explain. Let me back up why I am saying this. First of all, France is depending on Niger. It's not the other way that Niger is depending on France. One third, it might seem or sounds like a cliche, but this is fact. And for fact, because our people are not really getting it. We are so carried away with the propaganda, with the Western media information. France, every other house in France or industry or whatever, one third of the whole France is lightened up by the uranium that's imported from Niger. One third of Europe. Do you know there was no light gone or cut off power in in France? That's actually very strange for even Europe. Let's continue statistically. 25% of Europe is lightened up by the uranium that's imported from Niger. And that 5% of our world is lightened up by the uranium that's imported from Niger. Okay? Now, this is a huge amount, whereas our people in Niger are sitting in dark, and they are even sabotaged by their own African country brothers and sisters from Nigeria by cutting power since yesterday. Okay, now let me stick to the topic. So for this shows you how much France is dependent on Niger, not vice versa, not Niger is depending on France. So now that Niger has stopped shipping its uranium and gold to France, hopefully that they will start to have a manufacturing industry that will use it to nuclear power, not nuclear, to powering, to uranium, to powering their own, people's house, industries, and everything, and also exporting it to neighboring countries in Africa. That's what we need, right? Empowering each other. Then let me go to the financial part. Now, France has, you have to know this fact. France, it has the second the second or one of the top country that has a nuclear power program. Okay, where does it comes from Niger. Okay, part of it. Now, also, let's go to the gold part. France is, let me show you this statistics. Okay, France has one of the top in the top three who have its national reserve in gold. As you know, countries put, I mean, really to have that, to say that you are rich or you have that finance, your currency must be backed up by gold. So France is in the top three. Its currency is backed by gold. There's United States, there's Germany, there's Italy, and then in the fourth place you see France. Okay, so this comes from Niger, so which again debunks for saying France or World Bank are cutting their finances or their financial aids to Niger. You are depending on Niger, not Niger depending on you. Of course, Niger needs that help, to have the industry to be able to use their natural resources. Now, let me ask this. Now, why? Of course, I have said France it's one of the largest nuclear power program. France has it's one of the top countries that have its national reserve from gold. So please let me hear you in the comment section that what should Niger do, or the people of Niger do now, really for once and for all, for them to be able to power themselves and to be free economically, and they can finance their own people. They can power and then empower their own people. That's where we need to show our support to the people of Niger. And also, I would like to wish the people of Niger once again a happy Independence Day. But one important fact that I forgot is also when France have its national reserve backed by let me put this document down. Yeah, when France have its own national reserve backed by gold that's imported from Niger, whereas the people of or Niger have its own national reserve kept by France, which is an agreement where a number of Western, actually 8 or 9 of them, Western African countries that used to be a colony of France, have made that because of France forced them, their national reserve to be kept in France. And so now, who is really financing France? Who is France financing Niger? I mean, the irony of it, and then the arrogance of France now to come and to tell us, as if we don't have information, to come and tell us we are cutting financial aid that finance or cash that you got from where? Yeah, these things, the thing is that the West is the most important tool. I might be rephrasing it, but the most important tool that the West has, is the colonizer has, is the mind of the oppressed people. I think it was Steve Biko from South Africa who said this. So it's because they know that how much uninformed we are, how much we got carried away from the propaganda that we get from the Western media. So they don't have that shame even to come and tell us which is not facts. So please check your information, and if you find this video relevant, go and share it with others. We will keep here at Connect Africa informing you, and then analyzing what is coming from Niger, because the Western media have it now, right now, totally disseminating false things about Niger. So keep on tuned, subscribe, and give it a like if you find it relevant, and also share our video. Thank you very much for tuning in. So we will see you tonight again, analyzing the updates from Niger and other important things that are impacting our continent, Africa. Until next time, bye bye.